What have I been playing? What have I been watching? What have I been reading? Let's go! My new intro! Hey YouTube, welcome to the channel, or welcome back to the channel. I hope you're all doing well. Welcome to this week's what I've been playing, what I've been watching, what I've been reading. Kinda like my digital diary. What I do outside of work to relax, okay? So, video games, books, movies, you get the gist, okay? So, let's get into it, shall we? I'm getting a bit more organised with it now. It is literally like a diary, okay? So I got what I played, what day, what I watched, what day, kind of thing. Get a bit more organised in 2024, okay? So my playthrough of Final Fantasy X continues. Really enjoying it, but I'm nowhere near as far as I've got. I've tried to play this game loads of times, and the furthest I ever got was on the PlayStation 3 remaster of it during lockdown. But what I'm doing now, at first I didn't like the upgrade system, the sphere grid thing. I'm really enjoying it now. But that's what I was going to say. I'm really taking my time with it at baby steps. So I'm literally going, leveling up my character, saying, right, I won't progress any further until I've got 2 or 3 spheres per character. I'm rotating my characters so I'm leveling them all up at the same time, kind of thing, or trying to. It's a lot easier said than done. But yeah, I'm enjoying this. I think we've played this, not every night, but I think I got Sunday. I think I relaxed Sunday. It's my relaxation game. And one of my New Year's resolutions is to complete any Final Fantasy game. And so far, going strong, is Final Fantasy X. The only thing is, I'm a bit worried, because it happens all the time. I fall off these games, okay? That's why I've never finished one. But I'm trying to get back into the RPGs. We'll talk a bit more about RPGs in a bit, okay? But yeah, really am enjoying my playthrough of that. I can't remember, we live streamed this. I think it was Wednesday. I don't think it was Tuesday. I don't think Tekken Tuesday was back. But we did have a little bit of fun. Maybe it was Tuesday, but I got written down Wednesday for some reason. So I'm trying to build a hype. Update as well. I have pre-ordered my copy of Tekken 8. I'm going for the launch edition or the standard edition. Amazon must have watched my Monday Night Moan that we did last Monday. Because they're saying they will deliver it on the 26th now, not make you wait till the 27th, okay? But the problem, not a problem, but there isn't any of my main characters from Tekken 7 aren't going to be in Tekken 8. Okay, so we were trying to find which character I'm going to take over. I thought, alright, we'll play as Bob. And then I realised then, because there's 32 characters being on for a launch game roster, that's really impressive. And definitely for a AAA game like Tekken. So that's good, but Bob isn't in it either. So I might have found my main. We'll talk a bit more about that later. Okay, but yeah, that was fun. But I'm still. So fast forward to, I think we played this Thursday night, Under Night in Birth. I'm more excited for Under Night in Birth 2 than I am Tekken 8. Okay, but I haven't pre-ordered this yet. It looks like if I want it, I haven't decided if I'm going to go digital. Because if I want it on digital, I can have it release day, launch day. But then if I want it physical, I've got to wait 5 days. So it's the next Tuesday. But maybe what I'm thinking is I'll really enjoy Tekken 8 over the weekend from the 26th, all day Friday, Saturday, all day Sunday. And then I'll have a bit of, I'll try and do story mode or something that weekend. I probably will stream it as well. And then I've got a week off the week after. So, but basically, I think this will keep me... Under Night Invith 2 will be my holiday game. Okay, so that's what I'm thinking is... I'm not 100% sure if I'm going to go digital or physical. But I'm more of a physical media kind of guy. So I probably will end up biting the bullet and going, right, okay, I'm not happy about it. But I'll wait till the 30th. Okay, but yeah, really good fun. I'm pretty sure now we've played every single character in the roster. And I think it's down between Mika and Linnea. I think Linnea, I gotta be honest, I played with her really quickly towards the end of the live stream. And she is the best all-rounder. She's got the projectile, she's got the right speed. She feels good to control. That's the thing with this game. Every single character is vastly different. Okay, some characters look similar. Oh, that character will play like that character. Then when you actually play as them, they're totally different. So yeah, I'm excited for that. So that's what I played on Thursday. Then Friday was a weird one. I was exhausted. I wasn't well. I was well last week, but the week before, first time ever since having this new job I've got, I phoned in sick. It was mainly my mental health, but I think it caught up with me. So I work, like I said, did I say? No, I work in a gym basically, and I was going to tell a story about this customer, but I thought no, I don't. So I've re-recorded this video. Okay, I work in a gym, so Monday I did the gym after work. Tuesday I went for a swim. Wednesday I did the gym. Thursday I went for a swim, and then Friday I planned to do a gym workout. I was exhausted. I just couldn't do it, so I was knackered. I probably could have gone to bed at about 4 o'clock in the afternoon and slept through. I was really, really exhausted. So I wasn't sure, was I going to do Friday night fights? Then I thought, I'll install this, Them's Fighting Herds. This has been in the collection for about 2 months. And I thought, yeah, I'll give that a go. And I'll just do a quick round or two and then we'll live stream it, okay? And I'm not about this game. I've seen people play it and it looks... alright, I wouldn't pay 40, 50 quid for this game. I want to say I paid less than £10 for it, I think. Maybe I'll go back to it, but I was not impressed at all. I don't know why I thought a My Little Pony looking fighting game would work. But no, I couldn't relate to it, I couldn't. So then I thought, right, okay, I ended up playing the demo. It's not a fighting game. It's Grand Blue Fantasy Relink. The demo is now live. I think this game's coming out early February. It's an RPG, like an action RPG. The demo isn't a very big demo. You play... I think all your characters are level 3. Doesn't really show off much of the story mode. But there's like a video. Once you finish the demo, you can watch this video thing. I'm really impressed. I don't know what to compare it to. What's that game? Dragon Quest. Dragon Quest Heroes kind of gameplay. Hack and slash. Really fast. Really like this kind of combos and things. You can special moves and stuff you can do in it. Loads of characters. I think I've watched the anime. I got a vibe that it looks familiar, like the flying ship and stuff like that. But I'm really impressed with it, guys. And from someone that wasn't interested in it at all, because I wanted the Grand Blue Versus games, I'm tempted, mine. I don't know if I'm going to buy it on launch, but I do like the game developer, so maybe I will. I'll keep an eye on that, okay? But yeah, go check it out, guys. The Grand Blue Fantasy Relink demo. So that kept me entertained for the Friday. I had a really early night then. Got up nice and early. We went nice walk and we try new places on my Saturday mornings with my mum's dog and my dog and my mum, obviously. So yesterday, I didn't play anything yesterday, but I watched Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon. It's a bit of a funny thing with me and my friends where every time we go game hunting, I'm a bit stubborn. I wanted it in Blu-ray, okay? I've seen 1 or 2 shops selling it in DVD. Now, I had borrowed it off someone when it was an early DVD, wasn't it? When DVDs was the new format, okay? I didn't appreciate how good a movie it was. I think I skipped scenes and stuff like that. Thought it was like, okay. All right? I didn't appreciate, like, they're almost flying, aren't they? But then they're like Jedis, aren't they? Imagine a Star Wars... Imagine Jedis, not in the Star Wars universe, in feudal Japan kind of thing. And it's kind of that sword, that green sword they've got, is kind of like a lightsaber, isn't it? So it's that's the way I thought it, and then I was hooked on it. But then, yeah, so we've been looking for this for ages, couldn't find it anywhere. It's about £2 in CEX, but it's £2.95 for postage from CEX. So I didn't want to pay, I know it's my issue, isn't it? I didn't want to pay more for shipping than the actual what the product's worth. So I thought I'll find it eventually. Somebody somewhere must be trading it into one of these charity shops or CEXs we visit or cash converters, any of those, but no. So then I managed to find this. I paid £5 for this, including shipping. Obviously it's the Ultra, 4K Ultra. That was the first time I've watched a 4K Ultra, but my TV's only a 1080, so it's not 4K. But as soon as I pressed play, I was like, oh, it looked a little bit grainy, the very first scene. But then, do you know the close-ups on the characters' faces? You could clearly see miles better than Blu-ray. The background was further back, and to cut a long story short, it was worth the wait. I'm thoroughly enjoyed this movie. I've got the itch to play the game. I've got the game on the PlayStation 2 somewhere. I was watching the night scene with like the ninja. I don't know who it is because she's got her face covered. Not going to spoil the movie if you haven't seen it. But there's like this scene, and they're like skimming across the top of the rooftops in this village. I thought this would be a really good video game. And I was like, duh, they've made a video game. So I tell you what, that might be a hidden gem. I'm going to definitely play that over the next couple of weeks. But I think what I'm going to do is, it's just so easy to play my PlayStation 5 at the moment. But next, when I'm off, I plan to show my Master System a bit more love, and my PlayStation 2 and my Xbox a lot more love, okay? Because I got so many good games just sitting there waiting to be played. Anyway, getting back to this, I thoroughly enjoyed it. If you haven't seen it, guys, keep your eyes out for it. And yeah, it's got a 2 thumbs up recommendation from Tony. So I thoroughly enjoyed that. So I haven't watched anything of note on Netflix. Same with Prime, Amazon Prime, nothing really. YouTube, always watching YouTube. And the 2 Tekken 8 trailers, yes, I've seen them. Elisa, now she's the one, when I do Tekken, I'm probably going to stream at some point next week. So subscribe if you haven't already, so you don't miss the notification. Elisa, I think she looks really badass in it, but really funny as well. If you haven't seen the trailer, there's a bit where she's the one with the chainsaw hands. And first thing, the sound effect when she's fighting Jack, and like the sound effects of her when she's like going up, it's like metal on metal. Like imagine with the sound of a chainsaw hitting metal. It's like, oh, it's just so cool. And I love the fact that her head falls off. I don't know if every character will do it, but then Jack throws the head back on. But then it looks like she's got this special move where she takes her head off, like she's in the air doing some special spinning, whatever it's called, and she kicks her head, and it focuses on her face, and the head goes into the balls of the opponent. I thought that is so cool. I hope it is like that in the gameplay. She'll be my main if it is as good as they made it look. And then this morning I watched Zafina. She looks okay. She looks like she's got more personality than ever, where she's trying to contain the power of her arm and all that stuff. So yeah, she looks pretty cool as well. But Elisa is probably going to be the one I'm most excited about so far from what I've seen, okay? But again, when I got Tekken 8, the first thing I'll do is install it. But then when I stream it, okay, we'll probably just go through the roster hopefully there's a way like arcade or just versus the computer, and we can just do a round and find my main. That's what I like to do with new fighting games, okay? Again, right, I found a few good channels this week, YouTube channels. So I struggled to pick one, okay? So this week's channel of the week, he is a friend of the channel, okay? Is Rogi Retro Gamer. I've mentioned him a couple of times. I think I've given him channel of the week a couple of times before. But he's, the videos is, he's done like a mini series of how to display your collection. So displaying your collection, top tips. And I think it was the second video he did. I've watched them all. But it's like, it might be a problem I'll have in years to come. If I keep building my collection, I can't see it getting much bigger, okay? And I'm quite fortunate because my games room is quite large. I can comfortably fit a couple more of these bookcases if I need to, okay? But what Rogi's got, he's in the loft, so he is very limited to space. So he's got to get really creative. Also, I've got around about 1,000 games. He says he's got around about 2,000 games, okay? So he hasn't got the luxury of the space, and he's got almost twice as many games as what I've got in my collection. So he's got to get creative with ways how to display his games. So like with the bookcases I've got, okay, one option I've got is, and I see people do it, they double stack. So what have we got in the background? Say Xbox or my GameCube there. I think I'm nearly done with my GameCube. But if I wanted to be a completionist and collect every single GameCube game, for example, some people, there's enough space on these shelves to put another row in front. But then I have got OCD. That would play havoc with me because I couldn't see what games I got behind it, okay? So what he's done, yes, I'd have to change the height of my shelves, okay? But the second row, where he works, he's asked the guys to keep like this polystyrene, and it's easy to cut, isn't it, to size? The polystyrene's about that thick. So it's basically, he's put that in the back. So he's got, like the back row would be like on this polystyrene, and then he can display the other games in front, so you can still kind of see what's behind. I thought, what a clever idea. I never would have thought of that, okay? And there's other good ideas he's done as well. It's things like you pick up in B&M or Homebase or some stuff like that. So watch the videos if you're looking for inspiration, like cheap, easy ways to, clever ways as well to display your collection. And it looks really professional, do you know what I mean? Like one option would be to pay and have plastic made, but not polystyrene. You might have a new washing machine delivered or something, keep the polystyrene, and how easy is it to cut polystyrene? Even I could do that, do you know what I mean? Yeah, so that's Rogi Retro Gamer. He is this week's channel of the week. And what have I been reading? Surprise, surprise. I like these books, right? So I'm doing one a week, nice and easy. So I finished Akira Volume 3. Outstanding. And it's, I think I said this last week, it's very strange. It's almost like, I've read them once, okay? I've watched the movie probably about 30 times, being realistic, in my life. So, my memories of Akira, when someone says Akira, I think of the movie more than the books, okay? So, obviously, if you didn't know, it's quite common knowledge. The movie was made before they finished the series. There's only 6 books. They're just off camera there. I've got all 6 in the collection, okay? But there's a lot, like most books, isn't there? Like Lord of the Rings books, there's characters they had to cut out of the books when they made the movies, like Tom Bombadil, for example, okay? He was my guy. So there's the characters, and there's characters in, oh, there we are, look. You can, kind of, that's one of them. See that girl there? I can't remember her name. But there's 3, don't know, like the Akira guys. They look like old men, don't they? They are in the movies. The weird looking, those guys there. Okay? So they've got their powers, haven't they? The same powers as Akira. But Akira's like times 1,000 power. Okay? So obviously in the books, he is alive and slowly waking up in this volume, okay? But yeah, there's a reason why they wanted to keep him. They couldn't kill him, but they wanted to keep him sedated, let's say, so he wouldn't destroy the world, okay? There's these other girls, right? Oh, there they are, look. Okay, so, and they've got powers, similar kind of powers. They're more like super ninjas. Like, they're only little girls, and they're hard. They really are. Really good. And I just think, oh, it'd be cool if they were in the movie, you know? But it is confusing. It's like, were they in the movie? Weren't they in the movie? I'll have to watch the movie again, but they're very different beasts, different animals, do you know what I mean? But I hope, there's rumours they're going to redo Akira, maybe this live action. I think, out of respect for the anime, leave that alone. That'll be its own thing. If you're going to do a live action, concentrate on the books. That's what I hope they do with it. And I think because it'll be totally different. People say, oh, that didn't happen in the movie, but yeah, it'll encourage people to go and read these masterpiece books. Okay, so there we are then. I think that was everything. What I've been playing, what I've been watching, what I've been reading. Okay, let me know in the comments, what have you been playing, what have you been watching, what have you been reading. Okay, here we are. We'll cut it off there. Thank you very much for watching, and please have a fantastic week. You got my permission to have the best week of your life. Go get it. Yeah, thanks for watching. Love you. Bye.